Hey guys, in today's video I want to take a character that I created a while ago, and he just has simple joint setup, but what I would like to do is add a little animation to his jaw. He's a zombie character, so I think it would be a lot of fun. There's two ways of doing it. I can either create joints that just connect sort of to the head or the neck joint of the human IK rig, or I can try to use BlendShapes. So let's take a look and see which method maybe will work the best. Alright, so here I am in Maya and here's my character. So he's currently doing this crazy zombie walk animation, and the challenge or the issue is that I want to add a jaw or a tongue animation. So there's a couple different ways of doing it. I can create an additional joint and just link it to his neck. So maybe create a joint for the jaw and then one for the tongue, and add some animation that way. Or I thought maybe it would be more fun and easier if I just use BlendShapes instead. So maybe that would be a better approach, right? So what I'm going to do is the animation is currently from 0 to 43. That's the loop. I'm going to go to -1. So I'm just going to, right here, just add -1 and click on all the joins, select the entire hierarchy, and I'm going to press S to set a key on -1. Then I'm going to go to my channel box and select all the rotation values and just zero them out, and that's going to put my character in the T-pose. And now this is a much better angle for me to get to his face, right? So my next step is going to be selecting the main mesh, going to Windows, Animation, clicking on Shape Editor. As you can see, there's nothing here. So the first step is going to be, while the main shape is selected, I'm going to say create a blend shape, and I'm going to call this zombie. Next, I'm going to add a target, and my first target is going to be a tongue, and all I need to do now is just simply change the tongue's position. So the best way to do this is let's just grab some points, and I can press B to make it self-select. I can just create a different shape for my tongue. Maybe I want something like this. Do something like that. All right. Now, as you can see, I have some control over the tongue, and of course I can add additional targets, but this will work just for the demonstration purposes. I'm going to set another target, so I'm going to select the mesh one more time and click on my zombie and add another target, and this is going to be called jaw, right? And maybe for the jaw I would like to maybe close this, so I'm just going to select all of these guys here, and holding down the Shift and the period key, I can grow my selection. Grab the rotate tool, maybe change the position of the jaw and just kind of move this up. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this. Go back out into the object mode and check this out. So now I can do something like this, and I have the control over the tongue. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to 0 on both, and I'm going to jump out of frame -1 and go back to 0, right? So I'm going to set this to 0, and as you can see, when I press play button, right, he's going to be doing his loop, but now in addition to that, I can also have control over his mouth. So one of the things I need to do is jump out of the edit mode, and let's go ahead on frame 0. I'm going to set a key on both. And I'm going to do the same on 43, just so I need to make sure it's closed. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to maybe frame 5, set a key there, and I'm going to go ahead and move the jaw up and maybe move the tongue a little bit. And maybe on frame 15, I can open this back up. And let's go ahead and do the same thing with the tongue. And now if I press play, you can see that the character is moving his jaw and his tongue. So this is a really clever, quick way to add facial expressions or simple animations on top of the animations that are driving the joints, right? So again, this will work greatly in Game Engine. You just simply export this out with the BlendShapes checked, and this will work in this approach will work pretty much in any game engine, including mobile games. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.